Hello, everybody. Um, I didn't expect the music to be released today. I wasn't. I just got surprised. I guess they surprised me, but yeah, it got released today. Also, I think I messed up on one of my lines. It was supposed to be crowd, so I didn't need to add this, but it's too late. It still went with the crowd. This didn't need to be here. Um, it's too late. It's already out there, and alliance has been set. The music says otherwise, so I should probably clear this. Um, um, to be on the safe. Ooh, isn't these? Um, so, I was an ex. That finished him off. Anyway, I wasn't. Tell you. Uh, I wasn't expecting the music to be released, but I guess it came with the Thanksgiving music, so they might have did that with the rest of the tracks because he was sitting waiting. So hey, since this track's here, let me just release the rest of them. That's okay. That works. So I wrote a mistake, but the music still went with the crowd. So we can just ignore this here and use the crowd for the rest of these here. So if the music was, if someone wanted to sing this, I'm telling you right now, you don't need to work. You don't need to. You don't need. To, you can just ignore this. This is not supposed to be there. This is supposed to be there. So I like to remove it. That's how my description went. Oh man, I messed up. But from down here, it went the same way. But everything was cleared out here. But that one line here got messed up. I seem to have. I was not paying attention. I was too much in a hurry writing these lines, and I've seemed to messed up here. Wake up, and write your song right. So if the music was if the music was playing in the real world, we, like I said, we don't need to. We can just ignore this and just use this. Actually, if the music was being with somebody else, just clear this here. Just clear this and just add this whole entire section here, and it'll go just fine. So just remember, if anybody's taking a copy of it, don't add that. Just use these here. The music is telling you this is not supposed to be there. Only the crowd is. So it's singing this whole entire section, not using this version. But if it was the version, it will still be with the crowd. So the version will still run with the crowd. Maybe it's the version that is the crowd. It's making a second line with the crowd. So the crowd is probably the version too. Okay. So either way, if the crowd is running, it's making version crowd too. It's making version as a crowd. So it's just playing along with it. So yeah. So that's how I'm seeing it. It's still running with the crowd even if it's version 2. Just whatever you decide. And for version 3, yeah. See, the crowd goes with this whole entire section, and version 3 goes with this whole section. And, and then version crowd will go and finish off the song. So I just want you to know I made a mistake, but still, it still went the crowd. But yeah, this album. I was supposed to put this with the album, but we needed to know that the characters are absolutely in the sky, in the stars above space or wherever in the sky. They're in the sky racing on these rainbows. So that's why I left this here, and this is the girl that's singing the song. So that's how I see it. This girl right here is the one that's singing the song, and she has rainbow hair. Cool, huh? She's like the rainbow world, rainbow star world, and she matches perfectly. If you guys watching this video right now, yeah. When would I ever? I'd rather have. I have too much to do. I wrote these songs, and I hope you enjoy it. Um, I was thinking about Sonic Team wanting to use this the song for Sonic CD2, where Baby Green is in this one. Awesome. So I want to give him a good expression, or maybe in a game that would have that stage. So, if the future of Smash Brothers comes out and they wanted to use this world, who you think they're gonna use this song? Yeah, and maybe they'll sing this as a perfect companion, new person. So they'll probably sing this over again, like remake the song all over again, and sing it. It's just perfect again, but better. Who knows? Um, I just wrote this song, and the song was great. So if you love this track in the future, I like I said, it starts one at the moment, but eventually down the future, it will the numbers will grow. Even if it's not growing here, it will grow somewhere else. It's around the world. The music could be around the world, and who knows? It could be on my radio station where I'm at the mall and I'm hearing my music playing inside Sunrise Mall. I said, "Oh, my music's playing," and I put my finger. Yes, I the one who wrote that song. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of work to make a perfect song, but it was hard to do. I do not want it to mash out the Sonics. That's why I had to redo it. And I did. I redid it, and it seems like it went through with no more problems. I already had a message. I already talked to him. That other song here, um, was not. It was almost. It was probably matching Sonic's music. This one right here, and I can tell if I go here. See, yeah, it matched out the Sonic, but it was still my song that I wrote. So what I did was had to make the right way, and it seemed to turn out right. I don't see any issues or anything with the track. This track can be used for their sort of view for some. This is not what I've been looking now. This is not what I was looking for. I was looking for Sonic R2, but it didn't seem to work. There's no Sonic R2 yet. So, and yeah, if you look here, Star Night Day is like a new beginning, another today. So I know today, I know this will be a new future. Now now something was messing here, so I had to fix that. I know the bad times are still no. That is Sonic, cause I know it will always be. Now this is my part. This is my writing, so this is good. But this part is almost resembling Sonic, but it isn't. It's like feels like, and people will just say this is not. So what I did, I had to make my own. I had to do it right myself. So I did that. I had to write all this myself, and you can see the lines are very long. So and now I know the bad times are always still not disappearing. Now that is right, because because remember now I know, but because I because I well, this is kind of difficult, because you know we always be together. I should have fixed that line. Too late. You're, and then this is all right. Another wonderful rainbow. This is my line. Rainbows, rainbow that will. This is all my lines. Will travel through the sky. Another beautiful star night for two of us. I mean, it could be Baby Greed and Sonic. That's what the and who's saying this? Who you think could be? Could be Cabela or Amy. I think it's Cabela and Amy. Um, I can say it's probably Cabela. Another, because Cabela is more like, yeah, her. She's more like singing like her. A beautiful star night for two of us. To no, Amy already had her times with Sonic and Diamond in the sky. This is Rainbow Star in the sky. So this is probably Cabela having her first time with Baby Green. Cabela and Baby Cabela loves Baby Green. Um, as a wonderful friend, she probably turned out like Amy. Not too much Amy, just hard in love. Right now she's just a baby, but when she's grown and she won't be that much mature when she's fully grown. And she's like, she just turned out a little bit like Amy. But right now she's turning out like a kind and gentle girl that's just just loving my friend, loving that baby. I just feel it. She just feels so love inside from her. From her, I need that baby every single day. She needs him every day, and that can all they can. It could be also Amy saying the same thing, but it's really baby Cabela saying that. But if you want to confirm that to Amy, who's actually it could be Amy saying I don't want to I want him every day because Amy fell in love with the child, so she wants him every day. It could be also Cabela too. It could be Cabela and Amy at this part, probably. You can just say, oh, this is Cabela saying it. Oh, this is Amy saying it. This is Cabela saying it. This is Amy saying it. Either way, it is what you guys say who's singing this. It could be both of them. And so today, I never give you up. So this is probably Amy, but I wrote this as I never give you up. So this means she don't want to give him up. Um, no, this is I supposed to put Baby Greed the hedgehog, but that's okay. But she's more like being the tough girl, saying I Baby Greed the Baby Greed hedgehog. And she's being more of a tough cookie, like a hip hop girl. Like I'm being like the hip hop saint. This is more like the coding word of being a hip hop girl, saying I love that Baby Greed every day, well every single day. So you're one of the makes me fly so high. So this is probably them. Have you ever wonder where all these star rainbows? This is what I wrote, and I made sure this doesn't match out to Sonic Zone, so I did the right thing. I did it right. I really wanted to use, but I couldn't do that, so I had to write it. Are you? No, I'm not copying it. I'm making my own. So that's what I did. Um, it was hard. Actually, it actually did it for me. Um, it was hard. It was very hard. So I did it all right. This is totally the new song. But yeah, this this went through it perfectly. Now, if like I said, one day if Sonic Team wants this music in their game, you're not taking. You can't. There's this thing that's missing. There's a piece that belongs to this music, and that's who could that be? And also, it's also along with Cabela as well. She's also part of this, so you have to bring her too because she's the one who's singing this to him, singing this, saying this about him, how much she really loves him. I don't know. It's the that she's a mutant, but she's mutant with Hedgehog and Bunny. She was it's a wildest dream that how Eggman on the flame carrier. I keep talking. Do I have to say? Remember the flame carrier? She was a Chinese girl, and the she was a warrior. But all of a sudden, like I said, the potion dropped on her head and turned her into a mutant hedgehog bunny. It was mixed. Remember, like I told you, he mixed us. Eggman mixed some antidote, but how did he get? Well, there's a bunch of rabbits in the machines. Where do you think those bunny rabbits fall out of those machines? When Sonic destroys a robot, there comes a rabbit. When Sonic destroys a robot, there comes a pig. When Sonic destroys a robot, there comes a squirrel. When Sonic destroys a robot, there's a monkey. So what was in that serum that what was in that DNA potion he made? He mixed one of the rabbits that was a well, he had an experiment with a rabbit. He experiment with a rabbit, and he experiment with a hedgehog. So the well, his DNA. He took his DNA, a sample of another hedgehog's DNA. Well, I don't know. He went into he did an extraction of a DNA of his DNA and tried to form it back into a hedgehog, and he successfully did that. In his computer, he changed the potion. He changed the rabbit back into a hedgehog. So what he did, he had an experiment. Eggman had an experiment on a rabbit, and he experimented on a hedgehog, and used his bloodline to change it back into himself again. So that's what he did. But he also did something. Eggman did something wrong. He had two potions. He had one potion that was his and his potion that was supposed to turn him back into a hedgehog, and he had the other potion that was mixed with a hedgehog and bunny. So Sonic, so what happened then? Sonic Eggman took the potion, the wrong potion. He had the other potion, but Sonic um, retrieved it before the egg carrier went down. And shots have to go. So what happened? Eggman took the wrong potion and tried to give it to, but he was already a rabbit. But he was going to strip his powers. It had something to do. He was going to turn him into a blobbing mutant that he will never escape. So he was a full bunny rabbit, but he was going to change him back, but into a mutant that you see as Cabela to make him worse, that he'd be weak and tired, that he can't do nothing. Terrible. Then Eggman will have him at his clutches forever, and he won't be able to escape his Eggman's dreams. That he will have it forever. He can make his wildest dreams come to life. So yeah, that's what. But like I said, the potion fell on Cabela's head and turned her into a mutant hedgehog bunny. She was no longer a human. She turned it into a bunny hedgehog. Too bad. Was there any cure to change her back? No, Eggman, the flame carrier had all the cure. It was full of antidotes, like can turn into any. He had a. It was a lab that had all the ingredients, that had the codings and papers how to turn him back into. Eggman wrote all of that. Actually, a scientist had Javot had these papers how to turn something into whatever he wanted. Who do you think who gave? It's a mystery. It's a part of the piece. Javot was a part of this, and um, Javot was working for Eggman, but he would not approach Baby Greed at the moment. He was only doing what he could to follow orders from Eggman. There was something that Eggman had against Javot, and in order for him to get what Javot wanted back, he was good at this point, but he became bad. He became good, but he became bad at little points. But he was a very good ally to Sonic, but he betrayed him and turned his allegiance to Eggman, and he became another stooge. So yeah, Baby was weak and tired, and he could actually he was not weak. He was trying to get out of the cage. Um, he was trying to get trying to. Well, I don't know. He was not in a cage. He was just standing there waiting for the antidote. And Eggman, what caused to mess up everything was Dr. Sheila. Dr. Sheila came out of nowhere trying to destroy the flame carrier. She had a score to settle with Eggman. Those two, Dr. Sheila messed up Eggman's plans. He was almost there to having his wildest dreams come true, and it would have been very tough for Sonic to stop. It would probably be difficult. He'll have that much. Eggman will have plenty of time to rule the world for a few days before Sonic finds the way to bring him back. So yeah, Sonic managed to take Cabela and Baby Greed off the ship, and along with the potion, and Sonic held Baby Greed as a bunny rabbit in his hands, and he was a small thing. Well, not he was just a rabbit, and he told Baby Greed to drink this, which it will help you. He drank it, and he changed back to his original self, and he got himself in trouble with Sonic. He told him, "Why did you?" A lot of trouble, but punishment had to be punished. He had to be punished for what he done wrong. Sonic went through all that trouble because of this. Um, it's terrible, but yeah, it's a very. So anyway, I hope you guys love this. I wrote all this right, wrote it all, and you guys like my other music lyrics? They're all here if you guys want to. Yeah, it's here. Before it was people jumped over here. Um, here's all my tracks. 109. like I said, it's jumping. It's jumping. There's a few people. We don't know if they visited. Let's see if this one. Yeah, I didn't check that one. It's War Machines. Change? No, that didn't change. Nothing I can do about it because there's already one there. So I got a good score. Let me leave here and I don't need this more. I should just delete this. But people still listen to it. If they do or not, I'll give it a few days before I delete it. But I need to go back to my project. I've been sitting here. Before I do, it's 36. I wonder if people love Baby Greed now. Is he become the real deal for Sonic's team? I don't know. What was Sonic's heads going on? The music must be getting into their heads and saying this character might be something I like. I hope so. I made a lot of songs. Here's one that's. I have a check here, 7. This is a good one. So yeah, that's Makeup Machine. Some good songs. I got someone monetized this. They didn't monetize. It's supposed to be Thanksgiving. They didn't monetize the Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Monetize the Thanksgiving. It's up to YouTube if they want to monetize. It's up to the person who's running my monetization. I don't know. I have 32, 33 monetized. Who knows? It could change to go up more. Well, I'm done for writing songs for today. I gotta work on the game. Maybe I'll write songs next week. This is all done. As soon as this came out, then the rest of the tracks came out. What's coming up next? This one's in 7 days. The rest of them. This is the special one you guys gotta listen to. This is the greatest one. This one's tonight at night. So expect this one to play. You guys gonna love this one. This is for nighttime. So if you guys like this song, great. Um, so far I'm doing not that. So it went back up. I'm doing better. It used to be 100. It's like random up and down. It went down to 26. Now it went up to 26. It's going up, down, up. It's like going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's like a roller coaster. You say, we like it, we don't like it, we like it, we don't like it, we like it, we don't like it. It's up and down, up and down. I got 10 listeners. Nice. It's going up and down, roller coaster, roller coaster, roller coaster. Are we going on a roller coaster? Let's see. Used to be China here. It's disappeared. 18-year-old got one freaking 18-year-old. This is, and it's a female. I thought it was a male. How do you know it's female? Yeah, I can track you. So far, 80% of males are winning. They seem to like that. Um, well, this is what's coming up next in 7 days. This is where we make our Thanksgiving food. So just remember this. This is where people need to cook their food in 7 days. When is 7 days? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Before you got 6, 7. It's on the 23rd. Next Saturday. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to go. From there, it would be 5 days to go. So it says right here. I got one for the morning and one for the afternoon, so you guys can stay tuned and wait for those tracks. It's okay to show this. It shows pictures. Mm. See, this one's coming up next. Oh, look, there's something down here. That's October, Halloween. I released one for the 16th, so you guys can get that little Thanksgiving music before Thanksgiving. So this came out. Should have. Well, it would make a difference. We had to make something that's close to Thanksgiving. So I made this last week. So the next week I should write more Thanksgiving songs. Maybe about. I was thinking about making a hunting music, but I already made one. So the songs will be here sooner or later. So um here it is. It's directly went into iTunes. Picked it up as I don't know what is he doing on my account. It's very strange, but I have access to it. I hope I do. So here's the disco. 4 minutes. Wow. Must be. I don't know. Don't know who this guy is. I really don't know who he is, but he's really bugging me. And that's my name. Thanksgiving. What just started takes time before they put something there. So 34. Wow. If you guys, yeah, like I said, the computer's coming soon. Next, I'm waiting for Cyber. I know you can hear that. That's gonna be the last time you hear this. Next, after when December comes, the second, December 2nd, and we got a few weeks, probably a few days before my computer gets delivered to my house, and then chop chop, we start having a new powerful computer. It's gonna be powerful. It's gonna have a lot of threads that can run any sort of game, hardcore games and all that. For this computer, it could, but it can. This computer probably can too handle not probably can't handle hardcore, but it'll be low resolution. But the computer I got coming is gonna be higher resolution. I'm waiting for Cyber. If if it's true, I'll probably buy two computers. Probably one for 125. I'm probably going to buy two computers because I need to have another Windows 12 and Windows 11 in here. One here and one over here in my middle screen. So I'm gonna put this one up there and get rid of the old ones. For this one, no, I'm not getting rid of this one. This one's been upgraded too many times. For the one on the side, I probably had to get rid of it. No, I probably gonna have to throw out some computers. If it comes at not getting rid of my mom's computer, I'll put it up there with them. But some computers are gonna have to be thrown out, or I'll have to give it away. I'm gonna have two computers. I'm gonna get rid of one computer and throw it out, and keep my mom's computer, one back there, and one over here. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to get rid of some computers. I can't keep all of them. So yeah, Mikey, this is a good computer. It's fast and that, but it's Windows 10. But I already have a laptop that's Windows 11. Um, Everybody say Windows 11 is not good. All that TPM requirement stuff is driving them crazy. I don't blame them. So people don't like using Windows 11. They still prefer Windows 10 still. I don't blame them. It's because the Windows 10 seems to be very good. It's very good. I seen Windows 10 seems to be very good and all that, but they say Windows 11 has a lot of issue problems. 4 days before November 3rd. I missed out. Oh, October 11th. All right. Let me get time to get to work. So what I hear is my guys think it was fake. You guys think he was fake? You think that video was fake? Oh, he's right here. There's Greed the Hedgehog right here. I still need to be worked on. I can't seem to find the one that I worked on. But and we gotta do something about the face. Uh oh. So, you got this computer. This will be the last time I ever use you. I just got a few weeks before. Probably one more month before I get a new probably 1 month before I get a new computer, and I'm not gonna be. That's not gonna stop there. I'm supposed to paint his nose up here. I gotta be careful with the model. I hold Greed the Hedgehog. He's all his hands and everything. Don't worry about the gloves. He just needs to be self-served. He's just self-served. That's why. So yeah, he looks great. He looks great. He looks very good. About the wings, I have some better wings for him, and I thought I had them. Um, like I said, now that he's fully grown, he can't fly that much anymore. He's like Tails, that he has a limit of flying. He can get across paths. It'll be like Silver flying across paths. So, what'll be Silver's time that he gets across paths? Yeah. He would have to flap his wings to get across paths. So, flap, flap, flap to get across areas. For Tails, you can flap. If you stand still, you can flap. But if you're going across, you're gonna do, do, like. You can soar. That's gliding. If you use he can glide and he can fly. If you're soaring down, like soar doesn't take up your energy. You're just soaring with your wings. But if you flap, it's taking up your energy. If you like that, you can soar like that. That's how it's gonna work for him. Like, let me show you it again. He can flap, and then he can start soaring if he wants, but it goes down. But if he flaps, he can climb back up. But if he runs out of energy, he goes down. As for running, that's how fast he goes. Just like Sonic, but he's faster than Sonic. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so for Baby Greed, oh, we don't need to be here anymore. I'm just going to go back to Baby Greed. I just used the recovery point. Which one was it? Uh, that's the wrong one. Right here. There it is. So I did some extra animations, so he can do some idols. That's kind of cool. He's leaning, sad, leaning, sad. Leap. Okay. We want him to spin, not jump. Idle. Remember, don't worry about this. Remember, I have to show you guys it over and over. I have to show you this over and over. Do not worry about his Don't worry about his model. If you click this button, we clean him up, and there he goes, a happy, happy baby. He's got one little tooth in there. That's not his. That's not ordinary. Like I said, that's no ordinary tooth. That's his transformation tooth. It will change if he transforms. His teeth will get bigger and sharp. We don't know what he will turn into if he gets angry. As long as he's happy, this won't have to be used. This will not have to be used, and he won't be able to open up gateways to the dark worlds. So, just to let you know We gotta be careful. And his hands, I gotta fix those hands of his. It don't matter. That's just his hands in different directions. So yeah, he has the power. I wrote this before. He has the power to open gateways. If he's not happy, if he's not joyful, happy, he's being joyful. He's happy. If he's angry, and he will go berserk, and then he opens up the gateway. Then his teeth gets bigger and bigger. If he gets angry, his teeth will grow. It will grow in shape, and once they grow, then he will transform. His whole body will start to get hairy and all that. We don't know. You don't want to know what that happens. It turns into some sort of creature that would hurt anyone who tries to hurt his friends. See, that's the thing about you. He protects his friends, but if he gets too rough and he can't save his friends anymore, anger comes along, and then he will start transforming that he had enough, and he will take you on. Oh boy, that's what happens with Eggman back in the game, back in the story part. Eggman didn't know that he had something that was living in him that rode that that awoken himself to turn it into something that creepy and disgusting. Not creepy, but scary. And Eggman had to run for his life. Help me! This thing's gonna eat me. All this darn baby's gonna eat me. I'm gonna be eaten by a baby. I'm gonna be going down this baby's stomach. Oh no! I'm not gonna be eaten chewy by you. Remember, Jezebel also has this transformation form. Remember when at the end of the part, Shadow has to face the creature, and he was in her stomach, and she was trying to digest him, but he had to make his escape out of her stomach through her mouth, and make his way out of her mouth. Did he? But her mouth was still open, because she was trying to fill her mouth up with acid, but the acid was flowing from the top. Like she was trying to throw up, but Shadow managed to get out, and all that acid just spilled out of her mouth into the floor and burned the inside of the floor, melted the floor inside. So, so remember, he can also do the same thing to Sonic if he was in her stomach. We don't want. Just remember, if you go into his teeth, you're gonna avoid the teeth. If you go down his stomach, you would be right here trying to make the way out of his mouth and to escape. I'm telling you, he can do the same thing with Jezebel, but that's her twin. So what comes from her twin, what comes from his bloodline, for her bloodline, comes from his bloodline. So he can do the same thing what she can do. She also has a tooth like he does. So her tooth is the same as his because they're twins. They both have the meaning to hurt you, but she doesn't have the powers like he does. She's just an ultimate, but her ultimate can turn into a mega of going over limits. So, but his limits can go over Master Legend. So yeah. What does this mean? They both are strong. They both have different meanings. They both came from another world. Are they both are twins, and they both are different in ways. One's dark, one's light. He's dark, she's dark. He's light, she's dark. She's black, she's green. But yeah, there was a part when she turned green, light green, yellow, but she turned back to black, dark, light green, yellow. She turned dark, green, light, wait, dark, light, green, yellow, but it's dark. You just can't see it. She's probably the darkest shadow. Okay, so I just wanted to share this with you. I'm gonna do. I'm full of energy. I'm ready to go. I didn't have that much energy to help the week. So yeah, I'm not. You're wondering, am I gonna use these moves? Probably. And yeah, he can lay down when. This is just the scene. You can see I fixed. He can. Awesome. You're saying awesome. You can do that. Now he can crawl to run. So I fixed that too. So now he can run. But this is only for scenes like maybe when he's at the house, um, sinking. So he would still stand. If you, we can change modes. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna change modes. It's cool. I have a lot of plans for these animes. I've been working on them. And just to give you guys a glimpse, I'm in 2.55. So if I have it here, let me pause it. I gotta close this. Just to guys let you know, there was a problem in 4.4. What's it called, that number? If it's still here, 5.4. There was a problem in 5.4. I could not activate the in 5.4. I got guys got to notice this one. There we go. In 5.4, this will not work. This is 5.50. 5.50. So this means it's working again. They fixed, but it's the loading has changed. It's not gonna load like the original. It's changed. So it's fixed. Just to let you know, it is fixed. So if I press this button, it should show me this warning now. See? Now it's working again. So now when Google or Microsoft is now connected, so now this is really once this shows this is you guys got to realize this is just telling you that it's working. The online system is working. So when this is showing, if you guys make some sort of code, like it's like if you write this down and you make it like if you use the WordPad and it's connected to if you what I'm trying to tell you, if you make a WordPad like this and it's connected to the plugin or some sort of online system, it will help you indicate that your online system is working in the Unreal Engine. And not only that, now you can um develop it because before in 2.4 it had errors, but when you went to 2.5 it no longer had errors. It actually goes through now. I was trying to figure that out in 5.4. Oh my god, I could not get it to develop or get online. It simply skipped all that. So now that I'm in 5. I showed you that before on the video. It didn't work. But now that we're on 5.5, this works now. See, I see everything is working out. So the online system, see the security is telling me this is working. So everything, and I gotta change this. See, I was on 2.4, so I'm gonna give it like this, so that way it can indicate that I'm using 5.50. So from 5.3.2 worked to 5.50 works. So for now, we're gonna save this. Save over this. If it'll do, and if I open this again, we should get that indication. Nope, I didn't get the indication. Oh, that's strange. It did work before. Mm. Well, maybe if I go back to 4. No, it still worked no matter what. So it's probably need to. Well, the indication's not working. I don't know why. It didn't show. It showed the indication before. Maybe if you just turn it back to 3 to 4. And it should show it now. Let me see. No, it's probably the rules has been changed. So Microsoft might have changed the rules, but it's still working. I'll just leave it like that. Maybe if I maybe those are indication rules, so it's not working anymore. But that's okay. Obviously, I gotta find the solution. This one right here. Updates. Delete the old one. We got to have that indication. And if you open this, well, it's loading. I'll leave it out this. It's still indicating. So, I guess they fixed it. Maybe I could not now. I can't even figure out if it is it working or not. So I just put it to 6 because that'll be the next version. I'll put it now to 5.50. Maybe I'm not doing it right because they're not at 50. So I'm gonna go like this. Version to if I just save it. I'm gonna go with that version because this is a new version. I'm gonna be waiting for 2.60. So so there is just to make sure. So I'm gonna launch this. Let's just try something. Hang on, because I want to make sure if it's working. I don't want to make a mistake. The whole no, it's not working. I'm gonna go to the other one and see what I can do. So, oh, don't show. And if I put it to here and save a copy. Go to the downloaded page. Keep going. That's one here. Why is there two? Oh, that's the old one. And I'll put it here and redo it. And that should fix the answer. And if I click this, there you go. Now there's so now it's working. So just to be careful now. Maybe if I press this, will stop showing this. Don't show this current background. So if I click this, and then we click it again. Okay, now it's fixed. That's probably what was going on. So now it's fixed. I got to make sure this is still indicating. So I might have messed up the code. So now the code is fixed. How you're asking me, how did you do this and why you're doing that and why is you showing this sort of coding thing? Why are you showing this sort of word thing? This just tells me that the online system is working, but if it doesn't work, then this won't show anymore. That's what I'm trying to make sure. This can really help you a lot if you know how to make a coding work with this. I don't know how I did it, but I did something to make it work with the system. Now if I click this, yes please. So now there's a thing here. This one right here doesn't work. These, and from all the other ones work. But this one works and this one works. This one works as the loading from the page, and this one works from one way you have to sign in from your own email address. You just can't access from your Google. You have to sign in from a different way. So maybe when the next version comes, it'll be just like this one. So let's let me close the coding, and I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna launch it. Just to let you know, they didn't seem to like me, but I guess the message went out. Um, I'm back at the Sonic Stadium, but this time I'm fully grown. You need to see my face that I am fully grown. I've changed, and I said something the right way in the right English way, so I did write correctly. So these people are very, very sensitive. They want to make sure I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not. So, oh, did they send me a message? Sure, why not? I wonder. Yeah, yeah. Please, if you like, if you want. So if your song team is watching me, I'm getting back. I'm gonna go and work on my game. I did enough writing songs today. I did enough with the songs. I wonder where my message pop up. Um, yeah, they've been giving me rings. I don't know this person or who he is or she is, but they've been giving me rings. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm Baby Gray the Hedgehog. I'm one of Sonic's best friends. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe the the child will soon be about time. We'll get back to this because this is Baby Gray's supposed to be the future of Sonic's son. No, well, Sonic adopts the child and takes him in and protects him and becomes his own guardian. Wow, they made it up closer. I thought this was a little further up. Oh well, because you want to see closely who she is. Can I remove it? No, you can. If someone wants to say something, I said thank you for the rings, whoever you are. No, I can't continue to let them. I can't continue to say they're actually throwing rings at me. I know this is not a like this whole system just drawing rings at you like for free. No, somebody's giving me rings behind my back. I don't know who this person is, but they're drawing rings at me. What do you expect? They like me. They like because I'm him. I'm the character. I'm Baby Green the Hedgehog. And I went on a wild ride through of the Rainbow World, Rainbow Star World. I would love to bring Sonic to this Rainbow Star World with me. And who knows, maybe in the future it could probably be one of the special stages, one of the special racing tracks you ever been through. Or yeah, there's the Rainbow Starland is is supposed to be for Sonic R2, and that's what gets people hyped up for that. And it's the last stage of the world of all racing. It's the last racing track. The last racing track, and it's a very big track. You are in the stars. Probably it feels like you're in space, but you're in the stars of the clouds, and it just takes you to space. It's very awesome. It just you're on the floor, and next you know you're going up in the sky. Ooh, that's cool. You're flying in the sky, and you're flying so high, and you're going so high, and it's awesome. The music just gets you going, and you're just looping around, and it feels like you're in the world is just space. It's like space and stars and rainbow. Rainbow's beautiful, and you're on the rainbow racing. You're on the rainbow. Um, it's probably if you ever heard of Sonic. I mean Mario racing, kart racing, and you're riding on the rainbow. Probably that, but it isn't. It's just a rainbow, and you're going so high into the stars. It's like shooting stars. It's like the shooting star music. If you heard of Shooting Star, um, she sings beautiful. That's got the rhythm. She's got the rhythm, and who knows? Like I said, somebody will one day snag that song. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Um, I like to say to everyone, where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Jeez, where is it at? Oh, there it is. I am feeling one day this song will be one of the best tracks that songs ever played. Um, it'll be one of its best tracks in the world, in the Sonic team's world. And she sang perfect. She sung very excellent. It was just perfect. Like, what's it called? Shooting Star, Shiny Shooting Star. Oh my God, that music's too awesome. But this also takes the cake too. This also takes the K like the shooting star, in my shooting star. This is Rainbow Star. I think, but I think I did an excellent job on this track, and I wrote it, yeah, and it was hard, but freaking messed up here. I was supposed to write, um, um, I need you, Baby Green the Hedgehog, not Baby Green, but it's okay. I'll have to go with it. It's too late. Because once it was written down on the first track, I could not change it. It was too late. Once it's already been written on the on the first version, I can't change it on the second version, and this is the second version. It's too late. Unless Sonic Team says change, we need to add some lyrics. You need to add some of those lyrics. You need to fix some of this. What I know what Sonic Team's gonna tell me. Remove this. Add the duh. Add the duh. Add the duh to the Baby Green's name. Add the duh. Like Baby Green the Hedgehog. This has to be something here has to be placed. So Sonic Team is going to tell me to add that, write that one, need to add that there. Sonic Team is going to point out what is this? You wrote Baby Green the Baby Green Hedgehog. You're missing something there. You should go back and add the there. But it's already been written down, and I would confirm how it is. The music is good, but we'll still take the track. But remember, when we make an if we're gonna write the song, if you're gonna sing this, if we're gonna do a remake of the song, we will probably add the, and we will remove this here to complete the session here. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna remove this and add the dot to greet Baby Greet the Hedgehog. That's what I'm gonna see from them. But for the music right here, cannot be changed because it's gonna be out there. And when Sonic 2 remakes it, then they're gonna do a little fixing on my lyrics. So I have to go in there. They're gonna tell me to go in there and fix that myself in their new track, and I have to give them the papers. Here you go, take it. So yeah, that's what Sonic Team is gonna come after me for. They're gonna tell me to fix this and fix that. So this one here needs to be fixed, and this one needs to be fixed, needs to be removed. That's it. It's all ready to go. That's it. So yeah, just in the future, and the people are gonna say, yeah, you need to fix that. You need to go rewrite, go in there, rewrite those parts. We'll take the song, but the new song we make, you need to go in there and fix those two parts. So they're probably gonna say, yeah, and it will still be out there in an awesome game. Okay, so I just want to lay that out to you guys. Okay, um, so anyway, this Sonic Teams, the Sonic Stadium seems to be they've been hearing about my work, and yeah, this is what I am, a new hero arrival from another galaxy. So I'm a new hero arrival, a new hero arrival, a new hero arrival from another galaxy. So he's another hero. So I'm from another galaxy. Yeah, and I come to Sonic's galaxy. So yeah, the thing is, I'm from B. I'm in the B sector. How am I gonna get to to B to A? So I'm in the B galaxy, and Sonic's in the A galaxy. I gotta get to B to A. So that's a far away travel in the spaceship to get to Sonic's time. It's a far away and voyage trip back to Sonic's time, and it will be done. It can be done. Space fighters, space heroes like the Jeffro's soldiers, and Jeffro has the key to send him to Sonic's time, to from B to A. Okay, so now I talked about all this. Let's see if this online system works. So it looks much cleaner, and I can't wait to get a better computer. I can tell you it's going to be faster. And let me turn this down because it's going to be very loud. So I already tested it, works, and look, they added something new to it. They added this now. So if I press this little button here, I'm going to go on. So I'm gonna go online. I'm offline right now. I'm entering the. I can tell you that music will be snagged one day, and some teams have their eyes. I have a feeling someone has their eyes on that track. They probably want to buy it. They can buy it. It's out there. Go buy it. Or I don't know what they have stored for it. It's gonna take a while. So since we are, we can talk about things and now that in the new version, we won't have no errors online anymore. Like it's so here it is. This is the Commando spaceship. It's on top of Sonic's planet. So we're gonna go play online. That's Baby Green. So if I press history, we're gonna see this little pop-up come up. Hey, it's working. Oh, there's no Google here. So this is where I have to put my password in. So I'm gonna have to pause it for a minute. So we're going online, but now I have to go and put the code in. From my phone, it's tied to my phone. Sorry. So I'm really protecting it. Oh, here it is. The number. Now, I can share it. People can play this game on mine, on their computer, but it does work. I use another computer on my table, the laptop, and it works. It goes online. So I press this. Ah, we got yes. This is that's correct. Continue. Now it's showing this. So now, see, it's quick now. It's fixed. Now my name will show correctly instead of some sort of offline player name. See? It's fixed. Isn't that awesome? Look what they did. Look what he did to it. See, look, awesome. Look, it's all. You are now online, connected with friends. Oh, it's working. It's working. It's working. I'm online. It's working, baby. It's working. See, I'm online now. So we're playing online. We're fully online. Everything's working fully. So this means we will have a Sonic and Baby Greets game in online system. So this means there will be a maintenance in this. There will be a monitor guy. There will be a maintenance person that will maintenance my game. There will be a lot of people doing stuff, adding features to the thing, adding clothes, all this sort of stuff. We will even add a payment thing system on this. It can probably be done. I will leave that up to the maintenance guy. I'm just doing what it's had for now. Once the game is developed, they will probably add that feature themselves to the game, or maybe it would be attached to the system. Probably they already have it in the system, in the Unreal Engine. They probably already have it, but maybe I have to build the credit card and all that system to it. So what would I add to this thing? I'd probably add new clothes and all that too, so you can buy your own fashion clothes. But it's so freaking awesome. It's working now. You seen that list? It showed up here. It said you're online. Play with your friends and that. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, so yeah, this is working. So this is working. So it's alive. It's alive. It's telling me something is alive there. So this is all alive. It's running. It's connected to something. It's connected. The game is connected to online. So if I was not connected, this will not show. I mean, if I was not online, this will not show. It will just show the picture and that's it. I'm receiving that's how it's gonna work. So it's playing the paper is playing online and offline. It's playing an online system card. That's playing as it's saying it's online. So there's my name. I'm online. So now we just need to build the characters towards it. So I already have the story mode for the human world. I can get back to that anytime. It's already inside here. So what I'm gonna do is gonna get offline, log off offline. So yeah, here it is. We're online. So the system right here, we're online, and things has changed. What is this? It's the background page. He did something to it. Um, just to confirm, very soon there's gonna be an. See, they fixed the problem. See, this right here is working. So what did they add here? So see what they did since they launched Feb, things has been reduced backwards. The RPG system is no longer running correctly. RPG. See, this is my best tool here. He still, it was down to, he was down at 5.0, but he rose it back up soon as possible. He didn't waste no time. I believe he's, I'm predicting that he's running. He's the one who's, he's the one who is, um, I'm predicting he's the one. Sorry, he's the one who's running this. I believe this is his thing that's running that system from here to this. So, um, um, how did I get the animation for that baby? Um, this one right here. But the thing is, I was the luckiest person to get this because you cannot buy this anymore. So that's why you can't buy this. If you looked it up and it takes you to Fab, you can't find it. So, um, sorry. If you guys are trying to get your hands on it, I'm sorry. I'm the only one who has it. Maybe it's in here. I'm predicting no. No. If he ever brings it back to Unreal, I don't really know. I don't know if he's going to ever do that because I think no, I don't think he is. So if you didn't buy it in time, some of the stuff that was in the Unreal Engine that you want to get your hands on, you can't. That's like, let me show you what I'm talking about. Like some of them here, like some of these tools are no longer are not long. It's not in the Fab, but I believe they would be in Fab because Fab says until the end of the month they will all transfer your. They will all be transferred, or probably they would show up in Fab. If not, let me look at this again. Let me go back here and see. No, it's not showing. Why? Oh, it's disappeared. So it's only I has it in my account. I was lucky, so now I can give all the babies their crawling thing. So this franchise has not been managed on the Fab by the seller and is only available to users from Europe. Virtual in the Epic launcher. I like to know why. I already subscribed. So on the 19th, when is the 19th for the next limit prize? Next Tuesday. They're gonna pop up some. How many did it gave us? Only one, two, three. So you got to the night. So they changed the date. So they made it a little lesser. That's good. They give you, since they're, it used to be a month, but now they reduced the time. That's good. That's good. That gives us double the time. That is very good. That's what I've been waiting for. It's monthly is too long. So every probably let me see. When did they get this one? Um, I think it was around. Let me see. I think it was October the 1st, around probably the 5th or the 6th. So I'm just gonna predict the 6th. 1, 2, 3 from all again. 1, 2, 3. You'll probably only get probably 2 weeks before another one comes out. I think I'm predicting 2 weeks. So it's probably been one week. The next week, no, I think it's less. Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and I think it's 2 weeks. Oh, they gave out another one. Oh, I'm adding it. I'm adding it. Claim it now. I already claimed it. Excuse me. Go. Let me go back here. I want that for. Oh, it's already added to my library. Please, I want that. I seen something. Food. Oh, it says I own it. I didn't own it yet. Stupid. I thought I owned it. I thought I got all of these. It says you own it. Why is this? Supposed to be at my library. I didn't see it at my library. Something for a workaround. Probably for the underground. Something. Something that I think of using. Think of package area. Maybe it could be useful for a commando's warehouse. Something. Nothing first is. Oh, it starts over. So there's nothing wrong with it. It was already been claimed. So if I since I you own this, I don't know. So a lot of good stuff in here. I've been in the Unreal Engine probably almost 2 years, I think. So I'm gonna need to get back to my game. What's this one? Did I get this one? I don't think I got that one. I'm gonna add it. I don't think I got that one. You got a what the traffic signs? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna buy that. I don't take that kind of license. Uh, so you gotta watch out for this. If you see this, you can't use it for your commercial projects. You can only use it offline. I mean, you can only use it not can't be sold. But just to make sure, just to make sure, standards. So we go here and we look at this license tail. Oh yeah, you can use it, but you have to credit the artist. Some people will probably do that, but some people don't have time for that. I don't think they would want to go for that. They probably go for the ones that are standard. This is only for people who loves their models. That's probably coming from the site. Um, I would just stay in standard, so you don't have to be stopped by anybody. So I will stick with standard, just to be on the safe side. But it gives you a non-exclusive license, so yada 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 yada. No, no, no. Share alike. Hmm. So yeah, or you have to share alike. That's okay. You gotta share alike. If you make something, if you alter it, and you have to share alike, meaning you gotta share the copy that you do. Um, but I don't see the share alike there. Now you got to realize what share alike means. If you make, let me teach you what share alike's all about. If you make something and you sell your work and somebody wants to take that copy and use it for their share alike means you gotta, if you make something better than the model and he comes and asks you for that copy, you gotta give it to him and you gotta share it with him. It's called share alike. If you don't, then you probably won't be able to sell your work if you don't share alike. Now, I don't have no reason to share my license, the stuff that I make, um, the stuff that I use or I alter and make over it. I don't really have no reason to. But the ones that you create by your own heart, that you created and you own by your own standard, that means you, the one who creates your own work, you don't have to share that work because you're the one who created it from your own hands. But if you use somebody, if you find a standard license and you're using that work and you build on top of it, and it has to share alike, then you have to share that work with somebody else, probably the owner. Um, that's how I see it. The owner who created the work. Now, that's how I'm saying it. Like I said, if any work that I make, they have to put it underneath their share like work, but you have to credit. Well, the thing is, I have to credit him too. If he has a credit or just a share like symbol, just a share like symbol, you just gotta share your work with the other person that you made. So, just to let you know what that share like's all about. There's nothing bad about it. It's just that it makes if you make something better, that makes other people make things better than yours. But they eventually the people that take something from you, they change it from their own point of view. They won't want to use your work ever again because they already took the share like part from you and they will want to build it on top of it. But if you make something better, they're still not going to want to take your work because they already made it. They already had it in their possession. So that's what I'm trying to tell you what share like's all about. There's nothing bad about share like, but if you don't buy by the share life, if it's underneath, if you're selling it and it's gonna bring you problems. They're gonna not want you to sell the work if you're not sharing their work. Now, if you're developing it and that, yeah, that's another. So they can't do that. But if it's they just can't take your work. They're not gonna just. You just can't do that once the developer is developing the game. Now, if he is done with the game and he's making another one that is just, I don't know, it's not going to work that way if you're developing a game. But if you are building on top of his work and just sharing it with, if you're just selling it, sharing it with somebody else on the site, then he's going to want the copy. Now, if you're building it and developing it in your project, he can't do that. He just won't bother that because then you're messing up his game. You're messing up his game. So you can't do that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. But if he's doing it in the market, just reselling it, then it's a share life there. Then it has to be a share life. Then you're going to have to share that work with him. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. If he's in this market and he's building on top of it and he resell and uploads it again on Epic Game, and the person sees that this work is better than his, then he's gonna ask you to give him a copy of that work. And yeah, so that's called share life. But for developing, that's a no-no. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Sorry about that. Checking my results. I need to check this, see if it went up. Oops, sorry. Start. Okay, I think that's it. I just wanted to tell you I'm gonna go back to work before I lose my breath. Thanks everybody. I'm gonna go and start um, putting his animations inside the. Oh, before I do, Fab Lives is not open, but I want to show you some stuff here. Let's see. Now, there's some works that is not on the site anymore. Oh, look at that fish. Let's see. This is here. Oh, I thought it was not. I thought I bought this. I bought this already. Um, let me see. There's an RPG system here that says I didn't purchase it, but I did. Some of these don't work, like this one here. I know. He moved the freaking fab, but he didn't update it. Why did he move the fab if he didn't update it? Why did he move it there? He hasn't updated it. And he's still around. He just don't want to update this darn thing. This one right here. Yeah. I believe that's a good system card game. But the thing is, I can't seem to work with it. I have to. This is also a character system skill. This is also a good thing. Man, I gotta use that. This is awesome. I want to use that for the figure out how to increase this checkpoint system. I know that this is no. It's still working. What do you know? There's one here. Now this one tells me I have to pay for it again. No, it's fixed. He fixed it because I already paid for it. Why would I need to pay for it again? That's stupid. Maybe my eyes is deceiving me. I know there was a site that told me I had to pay for it. I already bought all of them. Oh, here it is. This is one of them. I know darn well this has not been. It's nope. It's back in Fab. Still put the pictures back up. Strange. Still in Fab. Maybe they're taking their stuff and putting it on Fab now. Now this one I know darn well it was. No, he put it on Fab. He's still alive. Well, you know, he's still around. Now there's one here that is not still alive. I just gotta keep looking. It's a very good tool, but you probably won't be able to get it. It still works, but on this one here, no, it's still alive. Wow. See, these are Russians. They're not around anymore. See, it's dead. That pack's dead. That pack's dead. Some of them belong to the Russians, but if they ever come back, they will be reactivated. Now, this one right here is dead. Or maybe they put it back on Fab. No, it's dead. So some of them was dead, like I said, and this was a good tool. It was a good tool. So we can use that for something. We can still use this. And this one is working. Yeah, no. No, it isn't. It was also a good tool. So it's dead. They're both dead. The one up here. Oh yeah, the RPG tells me. There's one that I had to pay again. I click RPG. They probably fixed it. So there's one here that I had to pay for. This one here, it had a number. No, it's fixed. They probably had to fix it. They had to, this one here, it says I have to pay again. I didn't even send the message in. They fixed that too because I already paid for it. Good boys. Good boy, I already paid for it. This one here is a big one. I paid for that one too. I want to use this tool, but the thing is, the saving system has a problem. It's a very good tool. It's a very good tool. This is a very good tool. The thing is, it has a game instance, and it's not gonna work with the one I had, the online system. It is a very good tool, so I had to build on top of it and try to make my own. So that's the thing. So all these are free, but they are, you have to credit him for it. But it's in Fab. That's good enough for me. Will I ever use it? Probably use it for an I don't know. It probably would use for another game. Whatever my plan is for it, I'll probably figure out how to implement his system and try to make his variable saving system. I'll try to figure out how to save his system, how to tear his saving system apart and replace it with the saving system I make. And then I can put it with the game. Or I just use the other guy's own. It's a very nice tool, but now if I abandon the round table, then I'll have to use that one, and then it will be a very messed up thing. Because the other one is connected, and I would consider just use the other one. Alright, just to let you know. And I probably would add spells on the oh, it's really got it. It's got it all. It's got it. What am I saying? It's got everything on the other one. So I don't really need this. I can just make a new one on the other one. That I'm trying to build one on the other one, and then I'm going to add the saving system onto the other one. I just can't keep adding more to it. All right, and it can be done. All right then. Yeah, I think that's it. I got work to do, and I can't continue wasting my breath. But all these, I got the best tool in the house. There's still more tools to tackle down. But I got this new one here. I'll see you later, people.